Hey everyone, Kupo here and welcome back to my Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster walkthrough. In this episode we are going to go into the Earth Cave and do some exploring. It's going to be good fun. Let's go. Okay, first thing we want to do is not go west. Let's go up here instead and see what's going on. There's lots of treasure to pick up. And lots of new enemies, like this guy, the Minotaur. 164 HP of beefiness. Luckily, we're quite well equipped to take him down. Nice and easy. One of the easier encounters in here, trust me. Anyway, down in here we have another encounter. Cobras, we've fought these before. Alright, in here we've got Monster in a Box. This is the Earth Elemental, 288 HP, weak to fire, also weak to Rune Blade, which by sheer coincidence is what we've got equipped to our warrior. So, warrior should in theory do a lot of damage. But Earth Elemental is actually very strong. So you may struggle initially. I should double check we do have the Rune Blade equipped. We do. Yeah, it's just going to be a problem. Also, what I might do as well, I don't have a shield right now, but when I do get a shield, I'll equip it. Alright, we're going to head all the way back to the entrance. Oh, no, wrong way. And this time we're going to head west. Yeah, our black mages are beginning to do a lot of damage. Now, we want to talk to this guy because it's going to give us lizards and hill gigases, which we need for the bestiary. Hill gigas, 240 HP. Massive tanks can do a fair amount of damage if you're not careful. Oh, accidentally cast Thundara again. Should be dead. There we go. Om nom 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 nom. Look at all that experience. Good level up as well. But yeah, there's the hill gigas. I'm going to take this one on as well, because I can. They offer tons of experience and also may drop tents as well, which is really good to know. Okay, so this time we're going to head east and then we're going to head south. And when we go here, oh no, wrong way. As I was saying, we need to head here instead. And we're going to head and approach these two chests. The first one has 880 gil, the second one has monsters. Another Earth Elemental, quite an easy one. Again, I've already run out of Thundara charges. The good news is, though, is that we have plenty of ethers, which we are going to take full advantage of. It's very important. However, for now, I'd rather use up all my Firaga charges first. For those of you who don't know, our ethers will recover one of every charge. Every charge at every level, which is really useful. Okay, let's see. We're going to take the right path this time. So yeah, we want to expend as many charges as possible. So even though magic might feel slightly nerfed, ether's got a huge buff, and I do mean huge. Both these chests have an earth elemental in, so I'm just going to make sure we have the MP to do this. There we go. Perfect. The two chests contain an antidote and 795 gil. Just going to make sure that everyone's good. Again, we are using potions to heal, and we aren't using our cure charges. Cure's quite terrible, actually, in this game, I have to say. Okay, so that's that, and now we are going to go all the way back to the split, and instead of going south, we're going to go east. And go down here. Boom. Still a few enemies we need to get. There's 4 actually, but so far so good. Right, so I want to go down, then up, down here. Then we want to go across here, up, down, round, and up. 3 chests, coral sword, tent, 330 gil. Then we want to go back out and down here. as I was saying, I'm going to come down here. It's good to occasionally misstep because it turns out that it's good experience. Like the Minotaurs and the Hill Gigases, or Gigas, depending on which Final Fantasy game you played first, give good experience. So yeah, we're gaining quite a few levels. Level 21 now. Anyway, come in here. Oh, there's a wizard. Let's double check. Oh, we are running low on ethers. We have one Virago, which is good. So we're going to take this on. I always go for these encounters. I think it's stupid not to. It's free experience. It's really good experience. Good enough gil as well. And magic, you know, it's... Ethers are cheap. I can just do this. There we go. Potions. What I might do is I might, after a certain point, go back to Cornelia, grab some more ethers. Now that we have the money, we have 36,000 gil. That's a lot. Anyway, grab this, get a leather shield. Grab this, get 5,000 gil. Grab this, 575 gil. Very good. All right. We're going to head this way and go to the Cavern of Earth B3. I do just need to be a bit careful with my MP at this point. There is a boss coming up that is weak to magic, and I will want to exploit that fully. All right, time to move on. Cavern of Earth. Cavern of Earth B3. First things first, I'm going to go all the way to the east, and we have a sleeping bag. Hooray! It's like a tent, but terrible. And we're going to keep going this way, and we come to a split. But not before we come across a new enemy, cockatrices. Hooray! These guys are absolute... They don't have that much HP, but it's their Petrify that you need to look out for. Can be absolutely devastating. However, it's not all bad, and if it ever happens to us, I will explain why. But it didn't. So I'll try and explain it as best as I can. Basically, petrified characters in this game don't work the same way they do in previous games as we come across another new enemy, the Wraith. Basically, weak to fire, weak to diet, weak to fire, weak to deer. Basically, with petrified enemies, you still get experience, and they can still be targeted. So they're effectively invincible but immovable, but the flip side is you can't control them because they can't do anything, and if they die, if all your characters are either paralyzed or KO'd, it's still game over. So you've got to be super careful. However, speedrunners will often petrify the warrior because the warrior's still going to take 50% of the hits, but nothing's going to happen because he's petrified. Doesn't die. Just absorbs 50% of the attacks, which is huge. And if you're feeling super risky, you can also petrify the monk, and that's 75% of all the damage absorbed. Pretty crazy. Anyway, there's a gold needle. So there's still a few more enemies we can run into, but we're going to head up here for now. I'm amazed we haven't run into them yet. Anyway, back here, we're going to go across to the left instead. Alright, it happened. So you'll notice that the warrior is now petrified. However, he can still be targeted. So we're going to, and this is going to sound super counterproductive, we're going to actually leave him for as long as we can. But eventually we may just unpetrify him. We have the gold needles. But you'll see he's still got the experience. Life is still good. We get 3,400 gil. Okay, we're going to move all the way to the next room to the left, which has... Oh, go. I just took care of the of the earth elemental whilst I could. No chests in here. Anyway, go to this door here. Grab this. More monsters. Wow, who saw that one coming? Get 1,020 gil as well. go all the way down here. Oh, back out of the way. Come all the way across. And we get a new encounter, actually. The Ochre Jelly. Weak to fire, weak to ice, 76 HP. There we go, Firer. Weak to getting punched in the face as well. Who saw that one coming? Nice and easy. Go in here. Yeah, this is a boss fight. Very quickly, I want to make sure that I am fully healed up. Potion. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and Warrior's going to stay petrified for this fight. This is a bit easier than you'd expect, but let's get into it. And yes, the vampire does have a dodgy Russian accent if you say that bit out loud. Anyway. We're going to attack here. We're going to use... Where is it? Diaga, because this guy is weak to fire and fear. Like every undead character ever in this game. Only 280 HP. This is actually quite easy. Get wrecked, scrub. There we go. But the real reason we did this was to come in here and pick up the Star Ruby. There we go. Anyway, we're going to head back out. We've still got 2 more encounters we can run into here. If I do, I will cut to them. Otherwise, I'll meet you back outside. And we're back. Now, I didn't run into those 2 enemies, but the reason why I'm not panicking is simply because we have to go further into that Cavern of Earth later. So we will have a much better chance of getting those other 2 enemies. So I'm not panicking right now. What we're supposed to go left here, but I'm actually going to go rest at Melmond, which will cure the petrification of the warrior. But hopefully I've given you a taste as to how useful that petrification strategy can be. And I'm also going to buy some more items at Cornelia, so I'll meet you back here. Okay, and we're back. A couple of things. Correction. Inns do not heal petrification, so I'm going to keep the warrior petrified for now, simply because I can. On top of that, I also have 99 potions, 99 ethers. There's my 99 potions, and where's my 99 ethers? Yeah, all the way down there. I'm actually going to sort these by items first. There we go, much better. Still have those 2x potions as well. They're going to prove very useful later on. Alright, let's continue now. We're going to head west, and we're going to go into this little cave here. Ta-da! Giant cave. And by talking to this bad boy and giving him the Star Ruby. There we go. Om nom 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 nom. I really need a drink. I'm so parched. Anyway, yep. He's hungry. I'm thirsty. Golem moves out of our way. Big success. We're not done here though. There's 4 more things we can pick up. Not before the warrior gives a little nod for some reason. Alright. Go down here. Pick up the Great Axe. 620 gil, 450 gil, and the Mithril Helm. Hooray! We got another X potion in the Lesser Tiger fight, which is incredible. We now have 3 of them. We're gonna keep track of that. Okay, so we come out the other side, and we're gonna follow the path around. Okay, eventually, we're gonna get here. Here's the Sage's Cave. We're going to wrap around here. There's nothing in that room. There is something, however, in this room. We're going to speak to Sada. And now that we've defeated the vampire, he will give us the Earth Staff. Earth Rod, sorry. If you don't defeat the vampire before coming here, you're wasting your time. But you can't. But in case you somehow find a way to sequence break, you can't do it. Anyway. So yes, we can take the Earth Rod And now we've got the Earth Rod. We can carry on further into the Cavern of Earth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet you outside the entrance to the Cavern of Earth again. Actually, no, I'll go one better. I'll meet you where we defeated the vampire. Okay, we're back to where we fought the vampire, and we're going to go through this door to the right. Man, Viraga just one-shots that entire thing. Now that we've got the Earth Rod, we're just going to put it here, and we can access more of the Cavern of Earth. Okay, first thing I want to do is go north, and I want to come across here and go left, and go into this room. And here we've got lots of chests. 4 of them have monsters. They're all quite scary. So let's do them one at a time. I'm going to start with this one here. Sphinx. Yeah. Big bad boy. Luckily we've got some Viragas. And these guys can hit hard. And they have high defense as well. So just be a bit careful. Like, even my Viragas aren't doing that much to them. There we go. 100,455 gil. Again, we've got to take down all these. Otherwise, we're not going to get those achievements. And here's the other Sphinx battle. Get 5,000 gil. 1,520. And then more monsters. Hooray! New enemy here, the Ogre Mage. I'll talk more about it later because he actually becomes a common enemy. But all you need to know is that Viraga is really good. That's all you need to know. Ogre Mage is weak to Runeblade, as most mage classes are. There's a staff. It's not that good. And has a fair amount of HP. Actually, let me see if I can find it. It's in my notes further down. Ogre Mage is 144 HP. Okay, we've got all the treasure chests we can get here. The next job is to go all the way to the southwest. There's 2 enemies we still haven't run into, and I'm amazed that we haven't. So we're going to go down here. We're going to head, as I said, all the way to the southwest. Like, genuinely, I feel like I'm going crazy. There it is! Troll! There's a troll in this dungeon. Nice Harry Potter reference there. 184 HP, weak to fire. Can hit quite hard, so just be careful. But at this point, we have good HP, good levels. Everything is okay. Well, everything's okay for me, not so much for the troll. There's one. Just need to find the other now. Up here and across. All the way down. Here it is. Everything will be all white in the end. This is the white, 52 HP, weak to fire and deer. So I'm just going to get off another Diara. They can paralyze. It's annoying, but, you know, like most undead, resistant to ice, death, petrify, poison, sleep paralysis. But it doesn't really matter. We're not really doing any statuses in this game. Statuses are actually quite weak, which is a real shame. And really sets the tone for the series as well. I don't know when I properly use statuses. Apart from poison in Final Fantasy X, it's quite powerful then. Anyway, there we go. Tangent aside. There's some things over here. Let's see. Let's start with this one. Goddamn Pisco demons, I swear to God. Anyway, 3 chests. They all have the same encounter, which is Hyenodon, Ogre Chief, and Ogre Mage. So I'm going to clear all 3, and then I'll tell you what was in them. Alright, there was 1,250 gil. There was a Mithril Shield, and there was a tent. Also, if we check the chests, we have all 24 of them. Hooray! Job done. We've got all the chests. We've got all the monsters. Now all we need to do is complete the Cavern of Earth, which is coming up very soon, I promise you. So, we want to find the stairs. There they are. And then, just going to go all the way north. This dungeon is so sneaky. There's a couple of dead ends on this floor, but there's only one path that matters, and that is this one. Of course, we got an encounter right before the massive, ominous yellow orb, and we're going to take him on in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. In the meantime, take care, stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye-bye.